What's going on, everybody? College Lefty Gaming, and in this video I have for you guys a matchup between two World Series players. This guy was actually ranked 12th before this game. I hope you guys enjoy. So this opponent really does have the same team as I do, except for the fact that he has Matt Carpenter and I have Pablo Sanchez, the creative player. But that Matt Carpenter is also a very good player as well. So he's not a creative player, but he is a very good lefty. This guy does have a couple lefties there at the bottom of his order. But for the most part, we have the same team. We also have Immortal Tom Seaver on the mound, and that guy's record was 161-14. So he's a very good player. And as soon as I saw that, I knew it was going to be a tough game. He's leading the game off with a base hit with Griffey. I'm going to keep this video a little bit short and sweet. Stick to the points of contact in this one. But he does have a guy on first base and a 1-1 count. I throw the fastball up and inside, and he hits it out with Pujols. I thought that was going to be gone just because of the center field at Chase Field. But that puts the opponent up 2-0, and that was a great swing. But here we are after I got out with Griffey to lead off the game. Pablo Sanchez, he's sending one out. No doubter, didn't get the no doubter animation that Chipper Jones quite gets all the time where he kind of leans back. But that was a no doubter with Chipper Jones swing. That was Pablo Sanchez, the creative player. Very next batter, Babe Ruth, sending one out. On just early feedback, he hits it out as well. I think that was actually good feedback, but it looked early to me. But that, anyway, puts us up 2-2. Pujols extends the inning a little bit with the base hit there. Then later on, with 2 outs in the inning, Chipper Jones up to the plate. And I was thinking about trying to do a hit and run or steal second with Pujols because I am trying to get him in scoring position. But Chipper Jones sends one out there deep enough to where I'm going to be able to score from first anyway. He kind of misplays it out there with Ted Williams. And Chipper Jones goes ahead and gets into third base there. Bringing up Vladimir Guerrero, who I did recently pick up. This is his debut in ranked seasons. This is the first time I'm using him in ranked here. I've used him in viewer games a little bit, and I was struggling with him a little bit, and there I got jammed up again with him. But here the opponent, he strikes out with Matt Carpenter. I kind of did like a little flash forward here where I go fast forward through a couple innings with one batter at a time or so. But that was Yogi Berra in the second inning. That was his debut for ranked seasons. And this is Babe Ruth here in the next inning, the third. He sends one deep off the wall. They kind of have the same swing. That's why I wanted to clarify who is who. Yogi Berra is kind of like a mini Babe Ruth. He's shorter. He doesn't have as much power, obviously. He plays catcher. But they do have similar swings, similar PCI size and all that because Yogi has higher vision, way higher vision, but doesn't have the contact that Babe does have. But their PCI size is around the same. So that's just something that I noticed. And a lot of these guys I've been going up against in World Series do have the Yogi playing as well. There, Ted Williams almost makes a great play in left field against his Vladimir Guerrero, but he is getting a triple there. And I didn't want to pick that up with Ted because he might have been able to go all the way around. But I'm trying to strand him there with the guy on third base. He hits a weak fly ball to Griffey. He's not going to be able to score on this one. I didn't think. That was a pretty good throw. Got a bunch of arrows down there at the bottom. But that throw was weird. Yogi Berra wasn't able to handle it. I'm not sure why. But here, Vladimir Guerrero in his ranked debut hits a no-doubter home run. That's why I got him for 1.1 million subs right there. The first game I use him, he hits a no-doubter. And that's a great way to extend the lead a little bit, making it 5-2. Bringing up Yogi Berra, try to go back-to-back, and I moved the PCI way to the left there, out of the zone, too quickly, and I didn't get the bat on the ball. If that was a better swing, that probably could have been a double. That's kind of how I've been hitting with Yogi. I've gotten a couple base hits with him. I pulled a couple ones into the gap, I want to say, or pulled some through the 4-hole, the second base and first base hole for base hits, and he's a really good hitter, I think. But anyway, I do think there are going to be some new cards coming out in the ticket store with the Finest program coming out, so save your tickets as well. We're going to see some Diamond Level 50 players, Diamond Level 100 players, hopefully sooner than later, because this I want as many people to play this game as possible. I noticed that there are only about 100 people in World Series at this time that I'm making the video, and I'm hoping that more people get to World Series. However, I still am trying to play. So if I match up with you and we play for your World Series game, I'm sorry. I've already done that with one person. But I don't think they were a subscriber to the channel. I'm not sure. They never messaged me or anything like that. But anyway, I'm just looking to just play this game. I know a lot of people are trying to still make World Series with the last week or so that we have left of this month. And for basically what I'm doing is I'm trying to play as many games of ranked as I can. Maybe go on an event streak or a battle royale streak with the new event coming out with the World Series teams or the World Series matchup, depending on some of the rewards that come out. I'm hoping that some of these finest cards are free to get. I think they will be. There's going to be 17 new ones. As I miss a great pitch there right over the plate. He brought an Immortal Goose Gossage in this game, and that was facing Ted Williams. I missed a great pitch there to hit. I just had to show that. It was an opportunity I kind of squandered away. But ever since that first inning, I've been pitching this guy a lot better. He is a great hitter. He's a great player, obviously, based on his record. I'm expecting him to score runs at any time in this one, just trying to minimize. And as I'm saying that, Babe Ruth sends one deep. That's a perfect swing there. He hits it out, 125 power. It's a sight to see. Even when Babe Ruth hits a home run against you, it's incredible. I think it's awesome. But there, Vladimir Guerrero pulls one, trying to respond there. Clearly a fair ball around the foul pole, and they called it foul, so I ended up getting out with them. Struck out with Vlad. That's unfortunate. Could have hit 2 homers in his debut. I thought that was a fair ball, but sometimes in this game that happens. They called it foul. I wasn't sure, honestly. It's like a 50-50 chance, but it is what it is. There, I was just late on that one. But I'm having a great time playing this month of ranked seasons. The games are insane. They're always intense when you are playing for an Immortal. Even though this guy was in World Series and I knew that, based on his record, I just had a good feeling. And I could have looked him up on MLB The Show Nation on this one. I didn't. But just because I was watching a stream. I was watching one of my friends stream. But at the same time while I was playing this. But also I am, just to get back on track with what I was saying, I'm looking forward to some of these new cards. I'm expecting MLB The Show Tips on Twitter tweeted out that there are going to be 17 new finest cards coming out this Friday, October 26th. That is the date. And they're going to be obtainable through various ways, I'm guessing. I'm guessing some are going to be obtainable through the ticket store as well as the program, similar to what we saw with the Oral Hershiser, maybe a time-limited program, maybe some missions regarding the event during the World Series. Maybe I could see something like that because these cards are some of the most likely going to be the candidates as well as the winners of the awards or projected awards like the Cy Young, the Rookie of the Year, projected or candidates for those awards. And then each team, I don't think each team will have one, but there could be some players where maybe 1 or 2 teams have a couple players or more than one player for some teams that were in the playoffs or made a playoff race that hadn't necessarily been there before, like the Brewers or like the Braves, for example. Just a thought, but I don't know too much about it. I wish I could give more information about those cards. However, I do know that there will be 17. That's a number that is thrown out there on the Twitter website or the tweet. But I do try to keep updated with that. So if you aren't following me on Twitter, follow me as well. I retweet all that stuff. My Twitter is in the description down below, as well as it is college_lefty. But that is the game there. We beat the opponent, gave him his 15th loss of ranked seasons. And he was a great player, man. He definitely could have tied up the game or had the lead in that one. We both had a little bit of hitting slumps in the middle of that game, I would say. We were both kind of started off hot and then had a slump, but we still hit a few balls well throughout the game. So it could have been a higher scoring game, I thought, but it was still a great game, a lot of fun. One of the toughest games I played. Held him to 4 hits, which for an opponent like that, that's pretty tough to do. I think I just started pitching him well as he might have been just missing the ball a little bit, but he was at 946, and now I move up to 941, currently ranked 12th, so we kind of switched spots. But thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video or the live stream. Peace out.